So good afternoon, everyone. Today I'll be presenting our Group 4 presentation for Business Fundamentals, and our business is called Education. The motto is "The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet." So brief overview of Education is that Education is an online website where we post resources for students who need help in their studies. We offer a range of services including maths, English, and science. And it's basically an online website where we post resources where they can access, which will assist their studies. And we also offer home sessions for actual where we have physically where we have tutors physically go to their homes and assist whatever subject they need in. So moving on, so today I'll be going over the role of globalization and its impact on education, the business ownership structure, the concept of organizational culture and strategies to create one that's strong and healthy, the potential risks the business faces, and what can be done to monitor these risks. So the role of globalization and impact. So globalization has evolved and mutated over centuries to replicate the ambitions and priorities of different generations. Globalization also refers to developments of the world through technology and change. Customers and potential clients are not just around the corner, they can come from all over the world to access education. Products and resources are also not around the corner. With globalization, customers can access educational resources on our online website, and ultimately, clients can access services from all around the world as long as they are able to access our website. So how does globalization impact our business? So globalization will bring increased competition and greater awareness for our business against other educational websites. However, we'll offer rates that are lower than other popular online educational websites, as well as promotion sales for new clients. This will allow us to accelerate and market our business name through a global scale. Globalization will also bring customer selectiveness and broader clientele. As our business is within the educational field, globalization has allowed us to selectively target clients who are either at high school and university. This also helps us cater our educational resources towards those selected target markets, ultimately allowing us to create quality resources for a broader clientele that are client-centered as well. Globalization will also allow a business to market our business on a global scale. Through the use of social media such as Facebook, we can generate ads that are targeted towards students who attend school, as well as parents who are interested in buying educational resources for their children. So ownership structures. So there are four main ownership business structures, including sole trader, where the individual has sole responsibility for all aspects of the business. You also have the right to employ others who will assist running the business. A partnership, where two or more people run the business. A trust, someone holds income or property for the benefit of others. And company/private corporation, a legal entity which is run separate to shareholders. So, education will be going under a sole trader organization. There are many positive aspects of running as a sole trader, including the size of the business. As the business is just starting and relatively small, being the only CEO at first is a safe decision. Again, as I'm the sole trader of the business, I take all profits, whereas in a partnership business, I would have to halve my profits. There are less employees, which ultimately helps me organize the business structure, the quality of customer service, and employee job satisfaction. Hence, making sure my employees are satisfied, as well as managing and creating a safe and honest working environment, will be easier for me as there are less employees. However, in time, once education grows and develops, then I'll be looking into creating a partnership structure or company as well, employing more individuals such as accountants and human resources. So organizational culture. So what's organizational culture? Organizational culture is the business culture created through ethics, values, and behaviors fundamental to a business. These cultural and social values are built and created into an organization through various creations of positive and strong organizational culture. A safe and strong organizational culture is created by encouraging and supporting personnel to contribute towards education in creative and unique ways. This creates positive work culture environment, and also by creating effective practices, policies, and procedures to reward employee performance, as well as providing feedback such as monitoring performance, the quality of work, and standard for employees to improve and learn for them to contribute more to education. Also motivating staff to actively contribute to company decisions, suggestions, and ideas. By doing this, I think it will embrace change, confidence, and allow employees to feel that they're important to the business. So what are potential risks education might face? So cultural and ethical boundaries may be a factor in developing quality and client-centered resources. Legal and ethical procedures must be carried out and implemented out by staff on a constant basis. It is important for me to constantly update procedures and policies as educational standards change on a regular basis. And logistical complication could allow communication between staff and students to be difficult. For instance, staff may be late for a home-based session, and making sure they are prompt and organized is a potential risk in client satisfaction. So how do I monitor these risks? So for cultural and ethical risks, it's important for me to make sure that employees are delivering services that do not cross cultural and ethical boundaries. For instance, a client may have to cancel a session due to a cultural event such as Ramadan or Easter. Hence, it is important that all employees within education follow and respect clients' cultural and ethical values. I'll make sure policies are constantly reviewed by employees to use as a guide when cultural and ethical issues come across, as well as providing them with protocols on what to say when a cultural and ethical issue comes across. For logistical risk, I will create a mobile app or use an easily comprehensible scheduling system that allows communication between client and employee easier and organized. I'll also set out guidelines and rules. For instance, a client must be notified and reminded 2 days prior to an education session they may have with education. And these are the references I used for this presentation. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye.